We in here.
This is war. Wait a minute, now. So I pose up. This is war. Acting like you claiming, niggas. That ain't supposed to claim it. I seen that niggas, man. What? In the tweet building. Y'all see y'all niggas in the tweet. We just saw y'all niggas in the tweet. What y'all was doing? Nobody. You know what? Listen, this is war. I'm not jacking. No shit. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. This is war. Yo. Fuck that shit, man. Wait up. Wait up. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Just fucking set of twins. Just imagine how I felt. You ain't never seen a king eat. Pussy nigga couldn't beat me. Put this shit on repeat. Protocol, get the shooting. Robbing, looting, spitting. Shooting, predicate, stupid, Scarface, ruthless. Yeah, wait up. Get your pussy in over. Mommy said she wanna see if I told that bitch get a ruler. Wait up. Send a shooter for the shooter. The bitch something she a master. Super sergeant in the caption. Sack up fat like what's cracking. Snap a finger niggas clapping. Like you fuckers on the ground. Son of Rose, I don't fuck around. One shot, two. Acting like you claiming, nigga. That ain't supposed to claim it. I seen that niggas, man. In the tweet building. See y'all niggas in the tweet. Saw y'all niggas in the tweet, man. What y'all was doing? Nobody. You know what? Listen, what? This is war. I'm not jacking. No shit. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. This is war. No. Fuck that shit, man. Wait up. This is war. No. Wait up. Brooklyn. Wait, I'm feeling wavy. Like some bitch nigga, trust me. She about to have my baby. Yeah. Need Bugattis and Mercedes. I gave it up to God, but that nigga couldn't save me. Wait up. Yeah, they hate me, Cause I'll keep a grip. Case one of the trip chicks wanna rate me. Yeah. Stage. Tripping. Michael and Mary. Wait, I be talking. But you niggas, you don't hear. Spaceship, see the stars yet. I ain't really wanna start there. Motherfuckers got one shot with the blood clot. Be right here. I'm around like you right here. Got a buzz, call me light, yeah. Shooting me, then I'm shooting back. Super fact, that's quite clear. Little nigga with a gun. Blocker. Gun bigger than Chewbacca. Blocker. Yeah. You know it's cracking when I pop up. Gun smoke hit a block up. Nigga shot for my shot.
Yo, what's good, everybody? The North Father is here. YouTube is a biz naive. YouTube is a business. Straight up and down. You know, I heard, people dispute a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this Tim Norman situation tonight. You know, people dispute a lot of things. A whole lot. And Cash Apps is definitely one of the things that people dispute. YouTube is a business. No matter what nobody say, YouTube is a business, it's entertainment. I heard somebody say the other day that people be on here begging for cash apps. I know they wasn't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to beg for cash apps. Number one. But the person who said it lived with their mother. Now I'm sure you tell your mother, soon as this YouTube thing jump off, I'm gonna give you money for a rent. You're not giving your mother money for rent, because if you was giving your mother money for rent, you be paying your own rent. You see what I'm saying? So what that person need to do, that person need to get some cash apps and pay their mother rent. YouTube is a business. It's a business. Then you got people, how about the lady that hit herself, that said a black man hit her in the face with a brick the other day? We got our sisters out here defaming, and I salute my black sisters all day, every day. I salute, and I don't differentiate dark-skinned woman and light-skinned woman. To me, they the same. Light-skinned, dark-skinned, I consider them black or brown or whatever you want to call them. You got sisters saying false things about us black men, and we stuck in the hole now. We stuck in the hole because soon as they say black male, here they come. Big black male, here they come. The precinct. We got a sister on YouTube right now. She doxing everybody. Soon as somebody go after her, oh, I'm going to the cops about this. This what they do to the black male. They hand them over to the cops. Then when the black male go over to the white woman, see, the white woman gonna take care of you. Believe me, I know. Soon as they go over to the white woman, oh, we wrong, we this, we that. So I'm supposed to stay with you and wait for you to destroy me. YouTube is a business. I've been on my own how long now? Over 30 years. I've been on my own. When I moved out my mother's house, it was 1989. I was young. I was too young to have an apartment of my own, but I had it. When I moved out my mother's house, January 1st, 1989, I said, Ma, I love you. I'm not never moving back in with you. Never. And she said, you'll be back. What's that, 35 years later, 34, 4 years later, 34 and a half years later, I still ain't moved back in with my mother. I can go over there. I can spend the night. I can go get some of mama's food. Okay. I'm in tune with that. But one thing I never did, I never moved back in with my mother. If I was to leave where I'm at right now and leave this apartment to Biggie Shorty, I would not go to my mother's house and stay. I haven't even spent the night over my mother's house in a few years now. I would never move back in with my mother. So for a female to talk about the black male, because this is what they do, they try to destroy us, they try to knock us down. Then when we defend ourselves, they call the cops on us. For a female to say a black male is begging on Cash App, I've been on my own for 34 and a half years. This is a 50-year-old woman that lives with her mother. Don't give her mother no money for the bills. Put that receipt up there. If you give your mother money for rent, put that receipt up there. I mean, hell, write out, go get a receipt book from the 99-cent store and lie. Write it in the book and say you paid her. You don't give your mother no money. On with the show. Tim Norman put himself in a situation where he's in prison for the rest of his life. And it's been rumored that Tim Norman has boyfriends in jail. It's been rumored that he had it before when he was doing 10 years. See, I'm not a jail guy. I'm not a jail guy at all. You know what I'm saying? So it mind boggles me when these guys tell these adventurous jail stories. Then you want to know why I say we failed our black youth? Because you passing this information down to our black youth about these incredulous jail stories. Incredulous. You got these beautiful jail stories so our young black kids can go to jail and live the life that you lived. Now, I salute anybody who was in prison and came home and made a success story out themselves. Because when I was growing up, you couldn't get a job. You didn't have a chance to make something out your life. Very few guys got a second chance after they got out of jail. Some did, and they appreciated it. You got these guys that be in jail that become booty bandits. Booty bandits. And allegedly, they said Tim was one. Now you got guys on YouTube who glorify licking balls. You know, this is the kind of world we in now. This is what they teach. This is what our babies, our youth is being taught. Excuse my mouth. That sucking dick is a sport. Now you tell me, for those who do it, hey, you do what you want. I don't knock nobody. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother taught me well. I don't care if a person gay, straight, whatever they are, a bank robber, a good man. You don't knock nobody. You don't judge nobody. But when you glorify who you are, oh, I suck D-I-C-K, yeah, and it's good. How does it feel when another man stick his penis in your ass and pull his penis out your ass with your shit on it and put it in your mouth? So you licking his D-I-C-K and eating your S-H-I-T. You not a man. You're not a man at all. And if anybody want to think I'm talking about them, that's up to them. I'm just talking about whoever does it and glorifies it. I'm here for some real man shit. Just like the female said, oh, people be begging for cash apps. I've been on my own for 34 years. If I want to make YouTube a business, that's my business. YouTube is a business. It's what you do with the money after you get it. That's up to you. If you want to build something good with it, that's up to you. But the proof will be in the pudding one day, one way or the other. Damn, it's hot in this room, and I gotta cut that AC off because I don't want y'all to hear the AC blowing. I think y'all can hear that sucker. I love my air conditioner, boy. Ooh, it gets too cold in here sometimes. Damn. Tim Norman had it all. He came home from jail. His mother had a business waiting for him. He didn't even want to get involved with that business because he didn't want to be on his feet all day, cooking, cleaning. You know, he didn't want to be a fast food guy. He wanted a second chance in a more business atmosphere. So that's what he attempted to do. But once he realized he was a black man stuck in a world where felons didn't get too many second chances, he went back to his mother's business. And when he went back to his mother's business, she elevated him to the top. He was her number 2 guy, her go-to guy. That was her son. He could do no wrong. Even when Andre, God bless the dead, lost his life, she stopped talking to that family, even though her son was convicted of that crime. See, we living in a world now where grandmothers will kill their grandsons. I know a female, and I'm not going to say no names. I know a female that allegedly had her son killed the night before he was supposed to inherit his deceased father's money. The night before he was supposed to get it. At 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, He was eligible to go to the bank and start taking money out that bank. He got killed 11:30 when he was going to the house to get the card. He got killed 11:30 p.m. that night. He had 30 minutes to go before he had that money in his hands and got killed on his floor in his building. God bless that young man that died. We was the same age. That's how long it was. I was 2 years older than him, as a matter of fact. His mother got that money because he had no kids, no nothing. So she was next in the order of pay. His mother never had good luck. Never. Never. That's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of world we live in now. So Tim, his mother puts him in charge. The man had it all. And when you have stuff like you running a business, a fast food business, hey, you got the woman then. You got the woman. Because one thing a female love to do is eat. You feed that woman every night. You got that coochie cool every single night, baby. All you gotta do is feed her. The way to her heart is through her damn stomach and her pockets too, yeah. So this man takes the time of his life and he's running things. His nephew comes. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. It was only so much the mother was gonna give the nephew. It was only so much he was gonna get. It was only so much the nephew was gonna get. Because the mother was gonna let her son have it all. I think it was more than just um him having a damn business. Everybody knew that man wasn't going, that young man was gonna have that whole thing. Everybody knows that. But you sitting here and you how can I put it? You mistreating the damn nephew. Then there's a life insurance policy, right? There's a policy now. The policy was for 400 and something $1,000. Now, how much did he owe in child support? 400 and something $1,000. So you mean to tell me that's what the damn nephew lost his life for? So he could pay the money? I mean, you never know what goes through a person's mind. Money is the root of all evil. So allegedly, his nephew gets killed. No, I ain't gonna say killed, excuse me. His nephew loses his life. And we sitting here the whole time crying with the family. Not crying, but we upset. You know, it was an outrage. Everybody wanted to chip in however they could. And help this family solve this crime. However they could. Everybody wanted to help this family solve this crime. But we really couldn't because we didn't know what was going on. But Charles knew. And Tim took Charles with him wherever he went. When he went to Houston, Charles went with him. When he went to Cali, Charles went with him. Sort of like keeping your friends closer and your enemies closer. Wherever Charles went, wherever Tim went, he made sure he took Charles with him. There's an episode I was looking forward tonight. I really was. When Tim took him to one of them stores that he was getting ready to open up. And Tim opened the door. It was an empty building. And Tim opened up the door. And Charles was getting ready to walk through the door. And Tim was scared as a mugger hugger. I mean, Charles was scared. And Tim said, man, come on, man, you my goddamn cousin. You think I'm gonna kill you? We still didn't have it in mind that this man allegedly did to his nephew. We still didn't believe it. But eventually we found out. Now, how does a man who has it all, you done allegedly took so much money from your mother, and people was upset with her too. They was upset to the point where people started questioning whether she was behind the plot as well. And Tim was her number one shooter. Is this like people started questioning that? Like, is this why she not saying nothing? People started questioning it. I mean, I know that's your son. I know you love your son. I know that's your grandson. That's your son's son. We know that. We know that. We know that. But people wanted to question why you was quiet. People was assuming, well, maybe she had something to do with it. Due to the text messages the night before Dre lost his life, whatever. Welcome in, everybody. Please hit that like button. YouTube is a business, baby. That's the way it is. It's a business. I ain't backing down from it. It's a business. If anybody want to call in, you got something to say, here go my number. It's about to come up here on the board. If you can't even put a cash app up there, you can do that too. So they sitting there the whole time. People started saying, well, maybe she has something to do with it too. Well, I'm gonna say this because I don't want no problems. I don't think she had nothing to do with it. In fact, I know she didn't have anything to do with it. Because if she did, the feds would have locked her up too. But people was questioning, did Tim take the hit for her? Like, did he not say nothing to defend her? If he do, say if she did, but she didn't. Say if she did have something to do with it, and Tim snitched on her, who gonna take care of him in jail? Who gonna send him money in jail? That money gone. Shout out to Michelle Griggs too. And I'm sorry for the loss of your son. I'm gonna say that each and every time. That's why I don't want to talk about Dre too much because I get all emotional. I get all emotional. I can feel my content is improving. I just gotta build my platform now. See, YouTube is a business. You could be the best content creator in the world. You could be the best talker in the world. You need the people to complete your journey. And it's gonna take me some time, but I am. More and more people have subscribed to me. I've gotten at least like 70 subscribers in the past month. I only got a bunch of subscribers at one time once when I got 12,000 views like a while ago. My views is picking up. Like I was going viral and I could watch the numbers going up. And a lot of people subscribed to me that day too. So in the past month, I got about 70 subscribers. When I first got back on YouTube, I had like the beginning of the summer, I had 1,006 subscribers. Right now, I got about 1,016. So that's more than 70 subscribers. That's like 110 subscribers in the past month. The old subscribers, they not really on YouTube like that, and this and that, this and that. You got part-time subscribers, people that don't really. I've spoken to people, yo, hit that like, I mean, hit that button. They don't be on YouTube watching stuff like that. They might watch certain things. They don't be on there like that. I need solid subscribers. I'm gonna keep building. I do feel like my content has gotten a whole lot better though. But you could be the best rapper in the world. You could be the best rapper in the world. Shout out to the best rapper in the world. But people gotta hear it. Got a lot of people that might be the worst rapper in the world. But people hear it. Hear that bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? Hear that bubble gum type music. But people hearing it. I know some great rappers from where I'm from, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. And I heard some guys spit some damn good rap, but they never made it. It didn't get to the right person. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. So we know that's the way it goes. It's life. I mean, what can we do? What can we do? But what I can do in the meantime is let y'all know YouTube is a business. Anybody want to hit that Cash App? Just let me know you hit it, and I can shout you out. It might come up on here, but sometimes I don't see it till later on the night, whatever. I'm letting people know it's a business. YouTube is a business. Shout out to Kenya Black. Shout out to Queen Black. Shout out to Angie baby. I know it's late. Some of them probably in bed. They gotta work tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna go on a little bit earlier. Hey, I might go back on to tonight. 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning. Hell yeah, I might go back on then. I'm not worrying about, oh, I only got this amount, that amount. I just feel like going on. Whenever I feel like going on live, I'm gonna go on live, and I'm starting to like it now. I used to be worried about this and that. I just want to go on live. Shout out to my boy Tim Norman. I know he's locked up. If he wanna, like I always said, if he wanna call me at any time, he's more than welcome. If anybody wanna call me in defense of him, y'all more than welcome. I would love to sit down and talk to anybody concerning Tim Norman. That's a man that had it all. My mother used to spoil me a lot, right? And my cousins used to hate me because they thought I was hiding behind that spoiledness. One of the same cousins that hated me slept on his mother's living room floor with his wife. Like I said, I've been on my own since 1989. January 1st, 1989, I moved out my mother's house. I moved out my mother's house January 1st, 1989. January 1st, 1989. That's 34 and a half years ago, almost 35 years ago. And I told my mother, I said, Ma, I love you. I'm not never moving back in with you. Me and my mother is too much alike. We look alike. The only difference is I'm 6 feet tall. She's like 5 feet 2. My mother's a little short, little thing. But I made it my business not to never move back in with her again. I was 13, 14 years old. I used to hear her talking junk. I can't wait till I move out of the house. She said, what you said? So I ain't saying nothing. So she used to listen sometime when I used to be in the room talking, mumbling. And all I was saying was, I can't wait till I move out. She said, I heard you. But she wouldn't get mad at me because it ain't like I was cursing her out. I can't wait till I move out your house. When I was 15 is when I first moved out. She said, you ain't got nowhere to go. Get out, get out. I moved out. She ain't know where I went. I was gone for 3, 4 days. I never called her. Ma, can I have something to eat? Ma, can I have some place to lay my head? All she knew was I was gone. And she started calling around looking for me. I was at my aunt's house. I was at my cousin's house. I got such a big family. I was able to dip and dive. And then they finally called her and told her, he's here. Tell my son to come home. So she knew then I was able to take care of myself. My mother knew then at the age of 15, I was able to take care of myself if I needed to be. When when I told her I was moving out at the age of 15, and when she said, go ahead, she thought I was going to come back crawling to her door. I was gone. January 1st, 1989, I had my first apartment. I had my own apartment. I got hooked up. I got my own apartment. I moved out. I told my mother, I'm not never moving back. So we got people on YouTube that live in their mother's basement right now saying people begging for cash apps. I've been on my own for 34 and a half years. YouTube is a business. If I feel like asking for a cash app, I can ask for one. I'm not forcing nobody to send me anything. I'm not angry if nobody don't send me anything. YouTube is a business. If I feel like elevating myself by asking for a cash app, I could do that. Tim Norman tried to elevate himself by taking his nephew off the face of the earth. At least I ain't doing that. He took his nephew's life for $450,000. At least I'm not doing that. You live in your mother's basement. You're not even giving your mother no money for rent. What you telling your what you telling her? Oh, as soon as this YouTube thing kick off, I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I'm gonna give you money for rent. Because if you was giving your mother money for rent, you wouldn't be living in her basement. You'd be at your own place paying your own rent. Give me an amen. Somebody put something in the chat if I'm right. Hit that like button on the way in. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you come in, you welcome in. I don't care. I got 4 people, 44 people. People who know I'm talking. At least hit that like button. If you was giving your mother money for rent, you'd be at home paying your own rent. I moved out my mother's house, like I said, 34 and a half years ago. It's about to be 35 years. I never moved back in with my mother. We was talking about that one day. I said, Ma, you my girl. I'll sleep on a train before I move back in your house. She started laughing, but she looked at me. She said, he's serious. I will sleep on a train before I move back in my mother's house. Not because I hate her. When I moved out my mother's house, I said, I'm not never moving back in. Never. And I ain't say it out of hate. I said it out of facts. So for a woman to be living in her mother's house, not giving her mother no money for rent, and you worrying about somebody, I know she wasn't talking about me. She talking about whoever she got a beef with. Oh, they don't here begging for cash apps, this and that. Who's begging for cash apps? I've been on my own for over 34 years. 34 and a half years. I've been on my own. Try that. That's why I say certain people can't speak to me. They can't speak to me. Because I've been around. Before I used to say an unmarried woman can't talk to me. I've been married, whatever. I'm kind of wrong on that fact because it's not a woman's fault that they not married. It's just not enough good men around here to marry these good women. So a lot of them claim their baby father as to be their common law husband or whatever. But see, the hypocrisy about it, like I said, the woman gonna say people be begging for cash apps. Now she wasn't talking about me, but I'm talking about her. You live in your mother's house. You're not giving your mother no money for rent. You had 2 kids from a married man. When that man lost his life, you thought you could speak. That's how you know people retarded. Because first of all, she sound retarded. She talk kind of retarded. Yeah, we got that stuff. She sound retarded. You go to the man's wife asking, can your kids be on the obituary? With no shame. It's just morals. It's just the morals for me in this life. It's just the morals. You got to have some kind of dignity about yourself. And when you was erased, bamboozled, kicked to the curb, you got to be ashamed of yourself. People, thank you for coming in. Please hit that like button. That's all I need y'all guys to do. Just hit that like button, please. So Tim had a good woman. That baby mama was a damn good woman. But one thing she kept saying, let's get married. Let's get married. Let's get married. Like she just met the motherfucker. Let's get married. And I for myself thinking she's crazy. I'm thinking she's crazy. Because when a female press you that much, like I'm thinking, maybe she want the sweetie pie business, you know what I'm saying, this and that and third. No, she's a good woman. She want to lock her man down. She want to lock her man down because she know there's a shortage of black men. Many of them is in prison. Many of them glorifying, licking balls. I don't want to start a war with nobody on YouTube, and I don't want nobody thinking I'm talking about them. You got people that's on YouTube right now glorifying sucking dills nails and licking balls. They glorify that. I lick balls. I suck dills and nails. How does it feel when that man stick his cock in your ass and take it out and take the shit that's on his cock and sticking in your mouth and you licking your shit and sucking his cock at the same time? You glorify that, right? And no, I'm not being messy. Mod Squad, I'm being straight up and down. I'm being straight up and down with no fear. Where's our black men? Our black men getting plooped in the butt, get the cock pulled out their ass, Here, suck it. And they sucking that cock with their own duty on it. And you want to know why these women ain't married? They caging our black men the hell up. A woman was just on, a woman just said the other day, a man hit in the face with a brick. A black man. So they all over looking for this black man. Oh, when we catch this nigga, we gonna do something to him. When we catch this nigga, he in trouble. The black men are peacefully living their life. What's left of us out here. But we gotta hide because she said a black man did it. How about Susan Smith? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Y'all know who I'm talking about. That's the white woman from South Carolina that took her two white kids, put them in the backseat of a car, and drove the car in the lake. She jumped out the lake. She jumped out the car and let the car roll in the lake. Her two white kids died. They drowned. Said they was missing. Said the car was missing. So when the police asked her, who took your kids? A black man or black men took them. Do you know that town of South Carolina was lived in fear? Suppose that was the early 1900s. The KKK would have burnt that town down where the black people resided. Every black man would have been in fear of losing his life. Look at Emmett Till. When the female lied and said that he probably gave her the look. City boys, they go into the towns. I went down south. I looked at the white woman. He goes down in Mississippi, looks at the white woman, and they killed him and disfigured. They mutilated his whole body. This is what the black man has to deal with. Getting back to the white lady from South Carolina, the police found inconsistencies in her story. Come to find out, they found the baby's bodies in the bottom of a lake in the back of a car. She in jail, had an abortion in jail. How you get pregnant in jail? She getting all the cock she can get in there. Probably black cock. This is what the black man has to deal with out here. So when I say an unmarried woman can't say nothing to me, forgive me, I'm wrong. She's just as intelligent as a married woman. But a married woman, at least she can say she's married. But there's a shortage of us black men out here right now. So the same person on YouTube that said people be begging for cash apps, I'm sure she was talking about black people. She wasn't talking about white people. This is the same female that had two kids from a married man. He abandoned her the first time. Called her hard on like a couple of years later. Called her for a booty call. Had sex with her again. And had another kid from her. So she probably got some good punani or whatever. Probably a little wet back then. When he lost his life, this woman had the nerve. Because if she gonna ask the woman that, the next step is she's gonna ask, can her kids have his last name? She goes and asks the man's wife, can her two kids be on the obituary? Now, common sense and by right, if it would have been worked out where that was the case, if the wife say, listen, that's his kid, you get some wives, okay, you know, that those are his kids. We gonna represent the right way. But I'm sure she was the type of female that'll call the wife house. Yeah, he got kids from me, blowing up his spot. So the answer is hell no. Fuck you. and the wife was not wrong for doing that neither. You would not be a part of our history on paper. So when you get a woman like Janae, keep telling Tim, let's get married. Let's get married. And Tim, wow, she getting on my nerves. I was kind of leaning with Tim. Like, why this damn lady keep bothering him about getting married? Or my own parents coming in town. You gotta tell them when you getting married. That's because she came from a structural family that demanded matrimony. If y'all gonna have sex, if y'all gonna lay down and have sex and have kids, and if y'all gonna sleep in the same bed together, y'all should be married. That mother and father wasn't wrong. They came from the last line of people with morals. Like I said, I don't blame women that's not married this day. If your kid's father is all you gotta claim him. That's your common law man. That's your common law husband. I don't knock a woman that's in a relationship with a married man, long as that man treat her right. If that's what you gotta claim something, because there's a shortage of black men today and right now. It's a shortage. You want to know why? Because we got women out here saying a black man hit her in the face with a damn brick. We got white women, we got a black woman saying a black man hit in the face with a brick. We got white women who says a black man stole her kids when it was her who drove her own kids in a lake. The black men of today is being destroyed. A couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting in here. I'm in my room. My door is closed, and I'm in my underwear. I just got home, and I'm chilling. And I had some food out there, heating up. So I came out the room, and I'm in my underwears. I ain't had no t-shirt on. I'm in my underwears, and I got my socks on. That's all I got on. And I walks out, and Biggie Shorty meets me as I'm walking towards the kitchen, and she says, the cops is at the door. I said, what? What the cops doing here? They said they heard people yelling, screaming from here. So the first thing I'm thinking is, sometimes my TV do be too loud. So I don't know if it was that or it was just somebody just being an asshole. But I walked past the door in my underwear and my socks, and I see the female at the door. She got she has her gloves on. But I also see her looking me up and down. You want to know why? Because I was almost naked. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? She at the crossroads now. I want to beat him up and lock him up. But damn, that nigga look good without no clothes. I was like, ain't nobody yelling and arguing in here. I just walked past the door. I ain't even stop and talk to him. I just got home. I don't know what they talking about. I got my food and I went in the back. So she was talking to them. So I heard the cop say, well, you have to sign something to her. That's when I turned around and I came to the door. I said, she ain't signing shit. What you need to do is you need to get the phone number that called you, and you need to get them to explain themselves why they said what they said. Because I could file a false charge. That's what you need to do. You need to get the person that said that, and you need to rather bring them to this door, or you need to get more information from them, because she's not signing anything. In fact, close the door. Have a good night. And that's what she did. She closed the door, and they couldn't do anything. You get the person that made the phone call and get them to justify what the hell they say. Don't be coming to my. I ain't even been home an hour. Good night. That's what happens when you move out your mother's house. And I haven't lived with my mother in 34 years. That's what happens when you don't live with your mother for 34 and a half years. And you on your own. And your shit is paid. I could walk around with my underwears on. I could walk around however I want, as long as we don't have company. This is my house. Once I go in my room, I'm in my room. If I want to lay on my bed and kick my feet in the air, I could do that. You want to know why? Because I paid to do it. I'm in my house. A female that lives with her mother, who probably need to get cash apps to help pay for her space in her mother's house. Her mother, she lived with her mother and her stepfather. The stepfather can't even walk around the house the way he wants to. So if my son moves in here with his girlfriend, you think I could walk around the house the way I want? Hell no. I'm confined to my room. Because the front room and everything else is theirs. So the female who feels, oh, people begging for cash apps, I would like to interview anybody, because I was one myself who actually said it. Because the person I was talking about, that person didn't have their own. And there was reasons why I said what I said. If I want to ask for a cash app, I damn sure can. YouTube is a business. YouTube is an enterprise. YouTube is like a second job. A first job for many. Because you have to sit here and you have to plan and you have to deliver. Hit that like button, guys. I surely appreciate it. Hit that like button. It don't take nothing but to hit that button and show me support. Thank you. I love y'all for coming in. You got these people coming talking about, oh, they begging for cash apps. They begging for cash apps. Not me. When you live with your mother and you telling me, or you telling anybody they begging for cash apps, you begging, can you sleep in your mama's house? Or I pull up in the driveway. You pull up in your mother's driveway. That driveway you pulling up in, you didn't pay for it. You don't pay to maintain it. Oh my, when my cash apps, when on my own YouTube business picks up, I'm gonna give you money and I'm gonna take care of you. And you 50 years old. And you 50 years old. You 50 years old. Oh my, when my YouTube pick up, I'm gonna do this and that. Yeah, well, when my YouTube picks up, I'm gonna do this and that too. When the one thing I would like to do whenever my YouTube picks up, I would like to tour the whole country. That's what I would like to do. Tour the damn nation, which I've already done. But I want to be on a different type tour this time. So I see people, ever since I said, oh, I ain't beefing no more, because people know they stagnate. People know by them keep arguing on YouTube, they not growing. They knows that. But people not tuning in also when they not beefing. See, people want to hear you beefing. They want to hear you beefing. They want to hear you talking junk. They want to hear you talking bad about the other person. That's when they tune in. Now you want to get clean. Now you're getting less content now because you build your career off of trying to knock everybody else down. But see, the other people that's bigger than all of us put together, the bigger platforms, they already watched you. They don't want nothing to do with you. And now the people that saluted you doing other people dirty, they not gonna want nothing to do with you now. Your cash apps is getting lower. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at your numbers. People know who I am, whether they watch me or not. People try to take the time to paint a bad picture of me. All that don't mean nothing. It's up to me to paint a good picture. It's up to me to have the mature crowd. I don't have to pull in people 25 years old. I need 1,000 people 25 years and younger. Now I'm gonna get the people my age. You got people 40, you got men 40, 45 years old. Oh, I could F that hoe whenever I want. Nigga, now I'm gonna say this for the black man. You never been married. Only a woman with self-esteem would listen to you. So you a predator on women with low self-esteem. Even if Fonzie got old, remember we used to watch Happy Days? Fonzie used to have all the chicks. You think Fonzie was getting that pool 90 when he turned 40? If you 40, 45 years old, instead of you trying to F every chick out here because you the man and you could put your DICK in their mouth, won't you take one of them women and say, I love you, and marry them? Marriage is not even a big thing to us black people anymore, and that's a shame. Because there's not enough black men around here to tell a black woman, come on, let's walk down the aisle. So a strong black woman gonna do the next best thing. She gonna hold her down, she gonna hold her kids down, she gonna hold her grandkids down. And that's just as good as being married to me. That's just as good. She ain't gotta be married, because where's the men that's out here that could actually marry her? She gonna hold her family down. That's the next best thing. Give thanks to her baby father for giving her the kids she got, and she gonna thank her kids for giving her the grandkids she got. So she has a family tree. She has a structure. Let's talk about it. She has a structure. She has a family. When she leave this earth, she has a family tree that's gonna continue growing in her name. Let's talk about it. We ain't got to get on here all the time. Oh, this whole, this, that, and the third. Life is real, man. Life is real. People talk, oh, he got the hole in the next, he got her in the next room. Dot is my home girl. They be thinking Dot's the person in the next room. Dot is my buddy. Dot is home is in her own house. Oh, she in the next room and she comment after comment on these things. She part of the mod squad. Dot is mod squad. And shout out to Dot. Biggie Shorty's the one in the next room. And leave her ass over there. You need space from your woman. You need space from your woman. I could be in this house all day sometimes. I'll probably see Biggie Shorty a total of maybe a couple of hours a day. I'm in my room, she in her room. My door's closed, her door's closed. We see each other when we going into the kitchen, to the bathroom, whatever, or we going out the door. When we walk out our bedroom door, we bump heads with each other. Sometimes when I don't see her for a long time, she hears my door. She'll come out to see what I'm doing. You got to give your woman space sometimes. You can't be on top of your woman all the time. See, when you have a woman over 30 years, you can do that. You can do that when you have a woman over 30 years. Because I can stay in my room, she can stay in hers. But we in the same house regardless. So we giving each other space inside our home. And when she start beefing, I can go out. I go stop by Dot house sometime. Me and Dot chill. Like I said, that's my buddy there. Wherever I go out this house. Now you was going all day. I was going for 5 hours. Or you was going all day, this, that, and the third. Don't test me. I don't be wanting to go out all the time. When she start beefing, I don't be wanting to go out. I gotta go out. I gotta get the hell out of here. And then I'm enjoying myself while I'm outside. That's even better. That's even better. 30-something years. So don't tell me, because I did everything a black man supposed to do when it comes down to having a family. I put the time in. And I refuse anybody that sleep in their mother's house, don't give their mother no rent, eating their mother's food. I know people that live with their mother. Uh-oh. What happened here? What the hell? Okay, I'm back. I know people that live with their parents and put food in their parents' refrigerator and write their name on it. Mikey's, do not touch. I got a small refrigerator in here, but it's in Biggie Shorty's room. I gotta go next door and get it. I got my own little refrigerator in here. If I'm gonna live with my mother, and if I'm gonna put something in her refrigerator and write my name on it, I might as well go to PC Richards or one of them stores and get my own refrigerator, put it in my room. And if you got a house, you still using your mother's electricity to plug that refrigerator up. Some people just ain't shit. Let's put it mildly. D-O-D-O. Some people is doodle. Their word is doodle. You come to your mother house, take over your mother house, your parents' house. Then gonna come on YouTube talking about people be begging for cash apps. Like I said, I know she wasn't talking about me, or he wasn't talking about me. I could ask for cash apps whenever I want. I've been on this earth. I've been on my own longer than some people been alive. Can't tell me nothing. I've been on my own 34 and a half years. January 1st to make 35, over 34 and a half years. January 1st to make 35 years I've been on my own. 35 years. I didn't live with my mother. 35 years since I had my own bedroom. Because once Biggie, Shorty, all right, you know, we had to share the same room, sleep in the same bed. Biggie Shorty got her own room. I got my own room. I ain't had my own room since I was a teenager. I love it. Anybody want to? They hit that cash app. Let me know if you hit it. I'm a damn frontier man. I'm a man a lot of women wish they had. I'm a man that comes home even if I don't want to. I'm a man that walk through that door, and when I'm in here, I'm a man that stay indoors. I'm a house cat. My woman ain't gotta ask nobody's wife, can they put her kids on the obituary? Can I get an amen? I'm a real one. That's why people don't like me. That's why they try to blackball me. I don't sit here and say I deserve to have 50,000 views. I wish I can get it. But whoever's here and whoever tunes in later to replay, I'm going to let you know. And I don't doubt my sisters. I don't blame my sisters for not being married because look what you got to pick. Look at the men that's out here. Look at the men that's not out here. Men having sex with men. Excuse me. That's two men right there that's not going to add to the black race. Because they having sex with each other. Yeah, I lick balls. Yeah, I suck cock. Yeah. How does it feel when that man, how does it taste when that man sticks his cock in your ass? Come in your ass and pull it out and put it in your mouth. So you licking his scum, you licking your shit, not to mention his cock. You nasty motherfucker. Excuse my mouth. I don't care if I get monetized for this video or not. You nasty motherfucker. That's why our women lack the man they need in holding their hands in holy matrimony. Because of suckers like them. I said it. And I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm not trying to cause a YouTube beef. I'm not trying to bash gays. I'm just telling the truth. Where's the love? Where's the love? Where is the love? The black man is the most powerful man in the world. Just from his stature alone. The black man represents everything that needs to be represented in a male. He's a king. But they sit here and they bash these black men. You want to know why? Because they do what they did hundreds of years ago. Same way the black man, when the white man first came up there on the island, started racking us up for slavery. Who they used to capture the slaves? They used the other black men. Then after you helped them capture them, they brought their asses too. Now people go on DJ Vlad and all these other channels, all these white channels, and they teach them everything about the black race. And they get all the views talking about black people. Yo, telling you, it's insane. So after They teach the white man everything they need to teach about us. Where do a lot of them black men go? To jail. Hundreds of years ago, where they went? To slavery. Same thing. Same thing is happening now. Just different times, different people, and it's being done in a modern way. So that's why J9eve was coming to Tim. Let's get married. Let's get married. If he would have married that woman, he wouldn't be in jail right now because she wouldn't. If she'd have caught wind of what he was trying to do, allegedly, she wouldn't have never let him harm that boy. That's why she didn't let her son come around. That's why she didn't let her son come around. Can you blame her? I wouldn't have let my son come around either. Hell no. What y'all gonna do to him? And when it's all said and done, J9eve and her son is gonna rule Sweetie Pies. And her other son too. And her husband. All they gotta do is just shut up, sit in the cut, and let little Timmy and Jim handle it. Because if they don't run it, who is? Because if it's gonna get in the wrong hands, whoever running after Miss Robbie's gone, it's gonna get in the wrong hands anyway. Tim best bet to run Sweetie Pies from prison is by letting his own son run it. If Charles run it, I don't even think Charles will even be in that restaurant. Charles is working in Nike stores in St. Louis and all this here. I think, to me, Miss Robbie may have a problem with Charles and his aunt Linda. People keep thinking that's his mother. That's Monique's mother. Charles' mother is the other one, the taller one, Janice, I think her name is. That's Charles' mother. Who's gonna run it? Or they just gonna close it down? Who's gonna get the money? Because if Tim get it, the Montgomerys rightfully, well, the Griggs family rightfully should come get it. Little Timmy is the best bet for everything that goes on concerning that franchise in the next 10, 20 years. And let's pray to God he don't walk the same path his father walked. Woo, let's pray to God. Lord, son. Because he's an angry young man, but he's a good kid. And I really believe Tim's son could grow up and be somebody. Let his grandmother hold that business down for him for now until one day he's old enough to take it. Because if you let any one of those family members take it, that's it. That's like letting the inmates run the asylum. Let's start getting these people up here. You know what I'm saying? Let's start getting these people up here. I think my content has gotten much better. But like I said, you could be the best rapper in the world. But if the right person don't hear it, nobody's going to never know. The right person got to hear you. Rap, talk, speak, sing, dance. Well, see you dance, whatever. I live on YouTube with no fear. When I got doxxed, I wasn't mad. Oh, yeah, I was. I'm lying. First time I've been doxxed about 3-4 times now up here. It doesn't matter. In fact, when one female got the information from one guy sent her the information on me. You know, niggas get up here on YouTube and brag about it. They sent the information on me. You had the nerve to say that shit? You know you can't come to New York, right? But we're not going to get into that. When somebody heard that, a person that doxed her said, here's her information. So I got her information in 2 places. Got information to her mother's house too. I'm not mad. See, it's my fault. That happened. I take the blame for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't tease a female with your cock. You gonna give it to her, damn it. I kind of did that to myself. Fuck it. But if I catch you on this block here, I'm gonna shoot your car up. Take that to the cops. And that's my word on that. If I ever catch you on this block, you better give me some drawers immediately. I'm just joking. Blowing you up. Better ask for permission. You better let me know before you come over here. I'll catch you over here. Crazy. Blowing you up. And after I blow you up, guess what? I'm in jail with the rest of them. Another woman without a man. See, that's what they want. The black man is just, you know what I'm saying? We just, like, if you dial 911 right now, if you say a black man, woo, 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 they coming immediately. As soon as you say black man, they're already at your door. Blah, blah, blah. It was a nasty fight outside one night, right? Well, it was a big time argument. This is years ago. And somebody called the cops to try to defuse the situation. They said, what color? They said it's on Spanish people. Don't you know the cops never came? It was some bullshit, but the cops never came. Somebody else called. What color? Somebody said black. They was there in minutes. Y'all be right back, guys. Hold on a second. It's like in seconds. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to explain to you. It's real, dog. It's real. It is real. It's real. Damn, they got one up there saying what? It's real. That's how I go. Hold on one second. Don't call it a comeback. So that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So for all your females, negative females. See, I have to separate the real ones from the fake ones. A female that say, Oh, people they begging for cash apps. 9 times out of 10, the females that do save live with their mothers and don't give their mother no money for rent. Like this woman. Because if you can give your mama money for rent, let's be honest. If you could give your mama money for rent, right? Then guess what? You could pay your own rent. And you wouldn't have to even live with her. Okay, I'm back. Now, Biggie Shorty gonna tell me, right? Oh, don't eat up all the cheese because I'm gonna make macaroni and cheese tomorrow. Well, she ain't cooked. I ain't gonna get up and tell her, yo, cook, woman, you crazy? Cause I can cook myself. Today is day 2. I didn't eat no meat. I've been eating a lot of tuna fish, hard-boiled egg salad, so I can continue losing weight. I could have pulled out the chicken, fried the chicken, baked the chicken, barbecued the chicken. I could have made fried eggs this morning with turkey bacon. I didn't even want to drink the juice. I drank some juice today. Usually I drink a big cup of cold water, put ice in there, fill the ice up. Oh my God. But one thing I did do, I ate most of one of the cracker bag of cheese and crackers. Oh, I dogged that. She still have enough to make the mac and cheese tomorrow. But if I ain't tell her when to cook, she can't tell me what I can eat. I ain't tell you to cook. I ain't get up and make you cook like a crab ass nigga. Get up and cook, bitch. I ain't do none of that. I'm gonna be with that shit. If she tell me she going out, bye. Take your time coming back. You don't have to rush. She be thinking I'd be crazy. She was like, no, I'm gonna come back later on. All right. She tried to creep back early. See who I got in here. Nah. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I ain't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she know she got a man that's gonna turn that key and walk through that door. She got a man that going up. Oh, today, because usually she busts in my room, right? Or when she knocked, she banged on the door. Tonight, she politely knocked on the door. I want my own room. Stop hating guys, because y'all ain't got your own room. If y'all married or if y'all live with a woman, you got your own room because you live by yourself or you live without a woman. So you mad. You got a woman that probably come over because you the fawns. You got 5, 10, 15, 20 chicks. They go home at night. When I was a player, I used to go home at night or in on the morning. Get up out that bed, I'm gone. Or you going home to your own wife or your own girlfriend or whoever. Niggas be lying. I'm going to my mother's house, my sister's house. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. Come on, be honest. But to get some more coochie cool, I'm gonna lie and tell you I'm going over here. I'm going to my mother's house. Yeah. Stay with her sometime. Yeah, I live with my mother. Damn well a nigga lying, especially this nigga here. I last lived with my mother in Brownsville houses. That's right, Brownsville houses. January 1st, 1989, I was gone. I said, Ma, I ain't never moving back. I almost had to move back one time, like 6 months after I moved out. I owed 3 months rent. And I went to the court. And the judge, I was paying $303. And I went and brought a car. I took the rent money and I went and brought a car with it. When I got my own income tax. I ain't gonna lie. When I brought the income tax, I had to go to court. So my mother, Biggie Shorty, she was pregnant then. And my mother thought about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, Mom, I have to come back and live with you. She said, oh, no, you're not. You ain't coming back here. Because she must have visioned it. Like, I just seen her look in the sky. Like, I just seen her look straight ahead. Like, her eye, like, she just visioned it. Like, him, his girlfriend, and his kids going to be living with me. She said, oh, no, you're not. She wrote a check for me right there. Thank you. She said, don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Don't do that no more because I can't keep doing this. And she blessed me with the 3 months back money, and I paid my rent. And that was it. I ain't have to come back home, and thank goodness, because that wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked. I had my son staying here with his girlfriend and his child, and my granddaughter, that's my baby. Tootie, that's my baby. I gave my son the whole apartment. He had a living room. He had he had his own shit. When that nigga started turning knob and coming in my room whenever he wanted to, and I'm telling him to knock, that was it. That nigga had to go. He had to go. I made sure he had some place to go. And like I just threw him out there in the street. I made sure he had some place to go. And his ass was gone. I wanted my granddaughter here with me. Yes, I did. But him and his girlfriend, they had to go. And they was going. I don't let y'all take over the whole apartment. Once you invade my space, it's getting personal. I'm like a male lion. See, when he have his cubs, when his son get older, his son is going to challenge him for that pride land. And that's what I felt my son was doing to me. He was challenging me for my pride land. So what the male lion do, he kick his son out the pride land, send him down the fucking road. Go over there and start your own shit over there. Take your own chicks and y'all go over there. And that's what I did to his ass. I male lioned his ass. I sent him to his own pride land. Get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me come over your house. I go over his house and spend the night at his house. Fuck up his shit. cooking, leave a mess inside this shit. Because one thing I do when I go to my kid's house, I always cook. And I leave a mess too. I purposely leave a mess. Damn it. Let me fuck up your shit. Mod Squad. Mod Squad. What? Mod Squad. That's how I get down. I love this YouTube shit, man. I love it. I'd have been off by now. Like I said, my content is getting better. I could be the best content creator in the universe. It's not what you know, it's who you know. YouTube is a business. Hit that cash app, damn it. You know what I'm saying? People be wilding. Hit that like button. Let's build this channel up. Let's have the best channel on these YouTube streets. Let's have the best team in these YouTube streets. Let's do it. We can do it. I'm a good ass man. I'm a man that turned the key in his home at night and then go in his own room and close the door. I ain't had my own bedroom since I was a teenager, man. I be knocked out cold. I come here some nights. I be nice. Was out there drunk, drinking. Biggie, I'm sure that she used that as an opportunity. She put my phone by her to see who calling. You a different type prisoner now. You know what I'm saying? You ready to move out your mother's house? Me having my own bedroom is the same as moving out my mother's house. I got my own bedroom, damn it. Let me see how this see sound. Let me see if I can hear it on the TV. Let me see if I can hear it on the TV. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can hear it. I think I can leave my AC on. If my air conditioner is interfering with anything, y'all guys let me know. Because I'm not going to know until after I finish talking. That's right. I'm building this platform up. I'm building it up. I'm going back on tomorrow. Early afternoon before I get out of here. When I get home tomorrow night, sometime I'll be getting home late. When I get home late, I go on then. So we need the night crowd now. You know what I'm saying? Where all these people I be commenting on their pages. Kissing butt. We're gonna get all of them on here. We're gonna get all of them on here real soon. We're gonna have everybody on here real soon. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta know I gotta get my laptop. I had to cut my laptop on. I don't know if that one that I have still works. I had to get a laptop where I can start bringing people on the panel. We're gonna start talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna tell you what I want to talk about. I want to talk about women who cheat on these piece of shit ass men. I want to hear the stories. That don't make you a hoe. That make you a soldier, girl. I love a woman tell them kind of stories. That shit be turning me on. I ain't gonna lie. That shit turn me on. You piece of shit ass men. Like the guy used to tell me, because he wanted to be my old OG, but we used to call it OGs back then. He wanted me to look up to him. I'm gonna school you on how to get these bitches, man. Come on, man. I was 14 years old, having sex with women 22, 23 years old, man. And I ain't tell him. It was kind of like Vesta the cat trying to teach his son. And his son already know the game. His son put a paper bag over his face. I was already a dog as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was a young teenager, barely getting into high school, having sex with grown women in their early 20s, then their mid 20s. Okay? Okay. And then my mother hating asking me, did I have sex with her? Because she ready to call the cops on me. Man, you ain't, nah, I ain't touching her. I wasn't, man, she wasn't calling no cops on her. You crazy? Ain't messing up my goddamn name like that. Now, if a man in his 20s has sex with a young girl at 14, that's different. See, I was built for this house cat shit. I was built to come home to a female. I was built for that. I was groomed for that. I groomed myself. My mom ain't teach me how to come home to a female. She taught me how to get out of the house. And when I got out, she thought I was playing. I was out of there. Out of there. Out of there. I'm gone. I said, I ain't never coming back. I'll get my mother on the phone right now and have her tell you. Those are my exact words. Ma, I love you. I'll come over to your house to eat. I might even spend the night sometime. But I ain't never moving back in with you. And I meant that shit. If I had a big mansion, she'll move in with me. And I'll put her way down on the other wing. I do not want to live with my mother in no way, shape, or form. Not because I don't love her. That's not the reason. Because I knew as a young man to start my own pride land. Have my own pride land. Have my own shit. Start my own family. Get my own woman. Now I'm with this woman for all these years here. And I moved out her room. We have different rooms in the same apartment. Sometimes I hardly ever see her throughout the day, but she know where I'm at. And I know when she mad, like, damn, he was in there all day. She politely knocked on my door tonight. Instead of busting in my room, she politely knocked and even closed my door back. She'll come busting here talking junk, and I'll be like, close my door. I ain't closing nothing. Leave my door wide open. Yo, what the fuck? The other night when I'm on live, if you go back to the live, you can hear her knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. You'll hear her knocking tonight. Because that next day, she pissed me off. And I was off that day. I took my shower and I went out. She was mad as a mother hugger. You was out all day, this and that. If you wanted me here, you would treat me right to be here. Yo, what's wrong with these chicks, man? What's wrong with these women? You want to know what's wrong with these women? There's not enough men to go around like me. See, my female purposely act up just to have me check her. But sometimes I don't be liking to argue with her. Sometimes, like when I don't argue with her, like if I have company, right, and if she start there arguing, I hate it from the bottom of my heart. But I let her win that argument because if I argue back with her, I'm a disrespect her. And I just can't do that in front of my people. But I check her. You know what I'm saying? Like, if not while they there, after they there, I'll check her. Because how you going to get in front of my people and try to talk to me any old kind of way? I don't want to check her while my people there. You never want nobody to think you whip, like you beating my ass. I ain't got to do all of that. The old me, when a chick used to argue, while my homeboy there, or even my homegirl there, I go outside and get some pussy. Just for her trying to disrespect me in front of my people. Call me cheating, whatever. You want to disrespect me in front of my folks, I'm going outside to get some pussy. And coming home smelling like pussy. Because I wouldn't disrespect you in front of your folks. So for you to try to disrespect me in front of my folks, fuck love. You say you love me, respect me. Because I will violate our relationship in a second. I did 34 years. I did a lifetime. I deserve a pension for this fucking relationship. I do what I do. That's why it's not enough men on this earth to marry these women, to please these women, to give these women the final structure that they need in their life. Because they all in jail. Or they on fucking Planet Faggotron. They on Planet Faggotron. Punks, mooks, I mean. Punks, mooks, fags. Our black men on YouTube glorifying sucking head. Yeah, I suck head. How does it taste when a man stick his cock in your ass, pull it out after he come, and stick his cock in your mouth? How do his scum and your shit and his cock taste all at the same time? That's that type of black man. I'm going to give it to you raw. And we glorify this. We glorify this. Go hit that Cash App for him. The fuck out of here. We glorify this. But see, when you a subscriber, when you an investor, you can glorify whatever the hell you want. That's your power. But when you got a female that live in her mama house, saying another black man is begging for cash apps, you living in your mama house. Your mama and her man can't even walk around naked in their house because you're there. When you was young, you had an opportunity to get a husband when you could have walked around the house with him naked. But instead, you had two, 3, 4, 5 kids, whatever you had, from another woman husband. And when that man lost his life, you had to go to that woman and ask her, can your kids be on the obituary? Instead, if you had your own husband, you would have been in charge of all that. But you worrying about somebody getting cash apps. You worrying about somebody begging for cash apps. Your mother need to put you in the street. And you need to go in the shelter and get your apartment the hard way, like many of our good black women have done. What our good black women had to do for their kids. You should experience that. Instead, you got the easy way. You could pull in your mother's driveway and say you pull in the driveway. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. A freak is a freak and a hoe is a hoe. What's that song? She was sucking the next nigga's dick. I'm a black man that provided stability to a black woman, and I'm damn proud. And through all the mistresses, side chicks, girlfriends, whatever y'all want to say, it just wasn't enough to go around to justify that. I'm living in a time now where I could say a nigga could have a wife and a wifey. Wifey is just as important as the wife. Some of y'all women don't realize that. Go have another ceremony. The man's married. Go have another ceremony. Go to a beautiful place. Even if y'all marriage is null and void because he's already married, at least you got the certificate of marriage. They still got to give you one, even if the marriage is null and void. They still got to give you a certificate because you got married. So guess what? You still married them. That's gonna be my next segment. A wife and a wifey. Yes. What's wrong with that? I'm laughing, but I'm telling the truth. You got the piece of paper. Only difference is if anything happened to the man, and if he leave you money, he just got to put your name down as friend. If he put you down as wife, you lose out because he's still married to the other female. So she gets it. But if he leave it in your name, just tell him, just make sure he put down friend under your name. But you got the piece of paper. You know who the hell y'all are. It's just not enough good men to go around because they took all our black men and they put them in jail. Tasha K supported that woman that supposedly got hit in the damn face with a brick. She had a GoFundMe. Look what that woman tried to do to a black man. She lied on the black man and said he hit in the face with a brick. Couldn't find out it wasn't the black man that did that to her. She lied. So the black man name got to suffer because we hit this woman in the face with a brick, allegedly, and it turned out not to be true. Now you got Tasha K ready to shoot a black man down. Blam, 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 ready to shoot a black man down. She ugly to me. She got some nice ass titties. And them ugly chicks be having some nice punani too. Really, she's pretty though. Why I'm saying she ugly? Because she black? Shit. Nah. She ugly because she got an ugly personality. They ready to lead the damn hanging squad and hanging another black man. Let's go ahead. Let's get this nigga. Let's get him. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving this. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm loving this YouTube thing. You have to love it, man. Like you can't just go up here and expect a miracle. You have to love it. You have to love what you do. And when the results come, it's gonna be justified like a mugger hugger. Tim should have loved Janae more. He should have loved Janae to the point where when she said, let's get married, he should have married that woman. Like Miss Robbie said when it first came on, when the show first come on, her job is to take care of Tim. She was taking care of him. Now, there was a rumor that she had sex with the cameraman and shit. Once you give a nigga pull 90 away, that's it. Nigga whole mentality change. A nigga is like a cat. Like if a cat have kittens, once you touch one of them kittens, you gotta keep it. Because if you don't keep it, your scent is on that cat. The mother cat is gonna eat that cat. You never knew that, right? She's gonna eat that cat. Welcome in, guys. Hit that like button. Once you touch that kitten, that mother is gonna eat you. You have to keep it. That's the same way with a man. Once you give away the punani, nigga like don't want it no more. Nigga angry. We need more black men to add structure to the black families. We don't need no men out here being mooks, fags. And that's no disrespect. I don't have no disrespect towards the gay man. But it's just not enough black men to uphold the black families, and we blaming the black woman, and it's not her fault because every black woman that has structure on her mind wants to give herself to a black man and start a black family. But when you got men, two men, pluking each other in the butt, when you got a man bragging how he loved to lick cock, suck cock, when that other man stick his cock in his ass and he comes in his ass and he pulls that cock out his ass and stick it in his mouth, he's licking that, he's drinking that man's scum, he's tasting his own shit on that man from that's on that man's cock, and he's sucking that man's cock. Is that a man that's gonna help establish a black family? Hell no. That's one less black man that's going to add the structure to black America. But we blame the black woman. Oh, she's not married. Oh, she's an old maid. She's not married because all our black men is in jail. She's not married because there's not enough black men to go around. So she gotta go on a common law marriage now. Her baby father's like her husband. Then you got this female, oh, niggas begging for cash apps. Who begging for cash apps? Me? I had my own apartment for 34 years. Since January 1st, 1989, I pay rent. The woman who says this lived with her mother. When my YouTube blow up, I'm going to help you pay the rent. You live with your mother. This same woman had a baby from another man who was married. So when that man died, she had to ask that man's wife, can her kids be on the obituary? Whereas if that was her husband, she wouldn't have to ask that question. No infidel is going to tear me down. You got a black man, 45 years old. Oh, I could fuck any bitch I want. You're a grown-ass man. Take one of them women and marry him. Add the structure to the black family. Even the Fonz, you remember Happy Days? Even the Fonz got old at damn 45. So why Tim is in jail? You want to know why Tim is in jail? Because he didn't value the black woman. Why Tim is in jail? Because he didn't value the black child. Because if he would have valued the black child, his nephew would still be alive today. Can I get an amen for that? Hit that like button, guys. Don't be afraid. Hit that like button. Hit that cash app. Yeah. Oh. You got the black man. See, they aim that towards the black man. Now, if the white man would be up here asking for cash apps, right? If the white man was up here asking for cash apps, guess what? He'll get it. YouTube Studio, thank you, YouTube Studio. I'm reading these things here. Copyright checks completely. No copyright. No copyright issues. No copyright issues. And if you do find a copyright issue, guess what? You can have it. You can have it. I'm going to build my platform the fuck up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up my platform just like the black man should build his family. Just as the sun is the foundation of our solar system, a black man is the foundation of his family. That's in the supreme mathematics. Number one, knowledge. Knowledge is the know, look, listen, observe, and also to respect. Knowledge is the basic foundation of all things in existence. Just as the sun is the foundation of our solar system, the black man is the foundation of our family. Knowledge is infinite, which means forever. That's why I'm married. Because I was structured to be that. My son told me one time, he said, I taught myself. I'm ready to knock the shit out of this motherfucker. But then I thought about I said, wait a minute. I said something like that when I was growing up. I taught myself. I taught myself the values of being a black man in a black family. I put in 34 and a half years, not 34 and a half days. When I moved out my mother's house, I said, I ain't never moving back in with you. I was stuck in a different kind of prison. I got a time to be in the house, Biggie Shorty waiting for me to come in the house and this and that. I could come in the house, but guess what? I go in my room. I ain't never sharing a room with her again. I can go next door, creep next door, back, shot her down, bang. I go back in my room when I'm done. Damn it. Niggas want to go out and cheat. I'm on a different level. I don't need no woman. I don't need no other woman. The only way I get me a other woman is if she's strong enough to take me from her. I don't need to go outside and bust no cheap nuts and come home. If she's strong enough to take me from the woman I'm with now, or she can say, you can stay with her. Come on, let's go to the Botanic Garden and let's go get married. And I got a wife and a wifey. If I'm gonna be with another woman, I'm gonna give her the same family structure as I gave this one. Y'all say I'm crazy, right? Y'all say I'm crazy too. But I got the structure. I'm one of the very few men who come with the structure. I'm not the man that just treats y'all as a side bitch. Is that what you want? I'm gonna teach you something on a higher level. I don't need no other relationships. I got my own room now. When I come in and sleep in your room, I got my own room, nigga. I got my own room. You know how young I was, 16, 17, 18, last had my own room? I was mad. I got my own room. Wintertime coming, I come spend the night in that room next door to stay warm. It's summertime right now. I got my blanket, I got my sheet. I got my light sheet to keep me warm. I got my light blanket in case this AC get too cold. I come watch TV whenever I want. I come talk to whenever I want. We still share the same crib. I put in 34 and a half years. No, April, May, June, July, August, September. October be 34 and a half years. I met this woman April 18th, 1989. Okay? 3 months after I had my own apartment, she moved, she came along. By the time that next year I almost got put out, that's when my mother paid the back on rent for me. She was pregnant then. I had my own place. 1989. I was a young boy, too young to have on. All my other friends were still living with their mothers. They was mad as a motherfucker. Structure. So picture me let a woman that's 50 years old move back in with her mother, tell anybody, and then come across my ears, they begging for cash apps. My rent pay, everything pay. I kick my feet off. Your mother and your stepfather can't even walk around the house naked or in their drawers because you did. If your stepfather walking around the house in his underwears right now, they say he trying to fuck you. He ain't trying to fuck you. He just wants you out his house. So he can do what he want to do in there. You cock blocking. You got your feet up. You got your little shorts on. Your little stinking ass probably hanging out with a duty stain on the side so he could look at you. Then you go around saying he looking at you. Get the fuck out of his house. You want to know why you in that house with them? Number one, I can be negative. Well, I'm already negative tonight. I can say you coming to destroy what your mama got because you jealous. Or I can say you just simply ain't got no place to stay. You should have went in a shelter and got your place that way. The same way you asked your baby father's wife, can your kids be on her obituary, on his obituary that she made up? You should have asked her for a place to stay. You should have ate her. The same way men ain't got no place to go. You know why he ain't got no place to go? Because he don't have a wife to give him a home. Because these little mook punk men, you know why they ain't got no place to go? Because they let another man stick his cock up his ass, then he pull it out with his dookie on it and stick it in his mouth, and he suck cock like he brag he does. The North Father's rolling. 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 Yes. But I'm looking at the TV. The TV says one watching. When on here I got 4 or 5. I got 5 watching on here. But on the TV it says 1. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating, niggas. That's why the black man ain't got no place to stay. Because instead of him having a wife, instead of the black man having a wife that he could go home to and turn his key home to, like me, I've been sticking a key in my own apartment for 34 and a half years. Instead of him having a wife, he wants to be a mook. He wants to be a punk. He wants to be a fag. He want another black man to stick his cock up his ass, pull it out with his shit on that man's cock. And that man stick his cock in his mouth and he's licking his shit off that man's cock while he sucked that man's cock. He has no structure, no black family whatsoever. He should be ashamed of himself to call himself a black man. YouTube is a business. Hit that Cash App if y'all want to. Or at least hit the like button, because I'm real with it. What y'all gonna say? Oh, I got more people watching you than me. Nigga, I stick a key in my door, come in the house at night, close my door, come in the house, and kick my feet up. Kick it up. Go get some wine, pour me some wine. I ain't even drink nothing today. I'm drinking iced tea. I need some water. That's what I need, some water. I'm a real one. I'm the North Father. I've been on my own 34 and a half years. I wasn't even 21 years old and I had my own apartment. And you think I'm gonna let a woman that live with her mother throw shade to me? I got to ignore you. Like, I got to be real humble and say nice words to you. Then they say I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you because you a human being with nothing to lose. Because you don't have nothing to gain. You got your own car, but you don't have your own place. You live with your mother, and if you living with your mother and your stepfather can't even walk around the house the way I do. I'm in my socks and I'm in my underwears right now. He can't walk around like that with you in there. Cause you gonna say some sexual harassment or some bullshit about him. He needs you to get your shit and get the hell out. That's what he needs you to do. So him and your mother can have fun in there. You in their way with your little YouTube page. Oh, when my YouTube blow up, I'm gonna give y'all some money. You ain't even paying rent in there. I know where the house is at. I know exactly where it's at. You're not even paying rent, electricity. You're not even paying the water bill. You can't even say, I'll pay the water bill. You know what I'm saying, Ma? You letting them pay. You letting him pay all the rent. Why you think he ain't want you there? Why you think he ain't want you there? Oh, shit, I got to go out my room now. I got to put my bathrobe on. Got to put my clothes on. A man home is his castle. And infidels spoil that. And you an infidel. If my son was to move back in here right now, you know what I'll do? I'll move out. I'll move out. I'll pay his rent my damn self before he move out. Just like my mother did me. I will move out. This is my pride land. Biggie Shorty can have the whole apartment. It's hers. This is my room. This is my pride land. This is my man cave. I got a man cave. What you got? I got a man cave. Whoopee. I got a man cave. Mod Squad. Mod Squad. I'm coming for it. I got a man cave. I got a YouTube account. I can press mute and fart real quick. Nobody in here to say, ew. This is my man cave. I got some fresh smelling scents in here. The AC can blow it. I can do what I want to do in here. This is my man cave. Every man wants a man cave. I started a family. Now, my oldest son is by another woman. I had a son before I met Biggie Shorty. When I met Biggie Shorty, I already had a son. I love my son. I just spoke to him today. That's my oldest son. That's when I was on the phone with the other night when somebody called me or I called somebody and I answered the phone. My granddaughter, 13 years old, that's my oldest granddaughter. That's his daughter. His mother hates me to this day. You want to know why? Because she left me. Wow. See, we was young. We didn't know any better. We was teenagers that had a son. So when people got in her ear and told her to leave me, yeah, my heart was broken. I thought we was going to be together forever. But there was just too many women out here to worry about that. So when I met Biggie Shorty, she thought I was only going to be with her. She thought she can get me back at any time. Biggie Shorty got pregnant, and when she made a move for me, I ain't want her. Like, like I said, a cat, when you touch a cat's kitten, you have to take that kitten out the box and you have to keep it. Like, if you trying to pick which cat you want, As soon as you touch one of them cats, that's your cat. Because if you leave that cat in that box, that cat is going to eat her kitten. Then she might wind up eating all of them. When you touch that kitten, your sin is on it. When you touch a man pool, you might as well keep it. Because I don't want it no more. Except for years later, it's a booty call, whatever, but I don't want it to wife it. They don't know. We should have stayed together. Not all that, oh, we was young, I ain't know no better. We had to experience life and then get back together. Go experience life then. Shit, that's where it is. It's life. See, I was a smooth nigga, man. Like I said, I was taught by women, man. I'm a smooth nigga, man. I'm smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Dr. Dick and this and that. I ain't the Fonzie and no woman can't live without me and all that. No, I'm just my own man who know how to do my own thing. And that's what Tim Norman should have known how to do. If my mama had a business of making chicken and macaroni, I probably wouldn't know how to act. I probably have all kind of women. I'd be feeding 4, 5 women a night. Goddamn. Just not enough for me to go around. Nigga lying. I could bust 10 nuts a day. I could bust 10 nuts a day. Nigga, if you could bust 9 nuts a day, I'll find you a coffin on the 10th. Real. Hit that like button. That's what I'm saying. Hit that cash app. We need more black men on this planet. You know what I'm saying? You got young black kids wearing Jordans, don't know why they wearing Jordans. You know why? Because my age group, my age era, we failed our kids, man. We ain't teach the kids value. They wearing Jordans because everybody else wearing Jordan. They ain't know Jordan played basketball, but do they know the monumental aspect of Jordan playing basketball and why we wear them Jordans? We ain't teach our kids shit because we was outside fucking all the other chicks. We ain't teach our kids shit because we was outside fucking all the other chicks. And then the men out here, some of the men is mooks, fags. They can't even start a black fan family because they glorify licking balls on YouTube. They glorify that. Like I said, they glorify another man sticking his cock in their booty, pulling it out with their duty on his cock, and they lick that duty off that cock. They lick their own duty off the cock, and they glorify sucking it. Yeah, I suck it. Is that what our black men gonna be standing for in the future? We can't even fucking teach the black babies that came up after us. Do our black kids know who Reggie Jackson is? Who's Reggie Jackson? You wanna know why they don't know who that is? Because instead of us being in the house teaching them who that is, we outside in the street doing other stuff. Do they know who, you know what I'm saying, Hank Aaron is, Jackie Robinson is, our black heroes? Let's talk about these things. YouTube is not only a business, it's a platform where we can teach our babies. You can teach black history off of YouTube. You can teach a lot of things. But what are we teaching our babies? We're teaching our babies how our black people go to war with each other. Our kids be in the room with us. Well, not mine. I don't even let my grandkids listen to this shit. One probably do, the oldest one. I try to be careful what I say, but she know listen. That she's in Cali. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go out there soon, before Christmas time. Go see my grandchild. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was good. YouTube is a platform where we could teach our kids, man. But instead, we got our kids listening to us curse each other out, and our kids laughing, teaching them to do the same thing. And you want to know why the black kids have no damn structure? But the Jewish people teach their kids one way. The Chinese people teach their kids one way. Hell, even the Haitian people teach their kids one way. You ask any Haitian before they come to this country, you know what their parents tell them? Be careful of the black American man. My son got into an argument with one Haitian girl one time. I'm telling him it's a waste of time. He just made it his fucking business to make this girl say she black. I mean, the girl is just as dark as anybody who is dark. But she keeps saying she not black. She not black. He's saying, yeah, yeah, you is. Me and him got to an argument. You dumb motherfucker. What business is it yours to decide what color she is? She said she wasn't black. She ain't fucking black. Then one day the girl told me, because I used to train a girl. Girl gonna tell me, yo, Nard, we all on black, right? You know what I did? I stopped training them. On the spot. You can be what you want to be. You don't want to be black, you ain't gotta be black. You don't want to be white, you ain't gotta be white. But don't fake the funk with me. Because when you fake the funk with me, all bets is off, man. Fuck you. I'm a real one. And I'm going to stay a real one. I'm going to stay that way. I'm going to stay that way. Where all this nighttime action at? All these people that be up at nighttime. Where all these goddamn booty calls that be up at nighttime? Get your ass up here. Hit that like button. Salute the Nard. The Nard, I'm about to become fearless up here, boy. Tim Norman, a man who in every way, shape, or form had the green light, had the platform to be a black American dad. And not only a black American dad, but a damn good one, a great one. I need $450,000, but I'm not going to kill somebody for it. Unless it's a contract hit and I don't know the person, you never know then. But I'm not going to kill my family member for it. I believe in karma. My father, one time he was drunk. Years ago, he was drunk. And I know he tried to play me and shit, or maybe he didn't. Try to act like he dropped a whole bunch of money out of his pocket. I'm like, yo, dad, man, what you doing, man? What you doing? Like, look at all that money you just dropped. Dropped about $300. Oh, thanks, Bernard, thanks. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he died, who got that little 50,000 life insurance policy? Me. I ain't want it. One person thought they was getting it. A couple people thought they was getting it. He left no name on it. So when the name is blank, it goes to the order of pay. I was his only son. There you go. I was his only child too. Hold on one second, guys. So there you go. And I ain't even want it. It took me it took me almost 4 years to claim it. I'd rather have my father than the money. I'm a real motherfucker. That door sound like the attic. I love this YouTube. That door sound just like the fucking yeah, family squeak. I'm gonna have to get a new door soon. It doesn't matter. It's my door. I pay for that door to go. I pay for that. The structure of a black man. So now Tim is in jail now. Before he was in jail, they said he had a girlfriend in there. They said he had a girlfriend in there before. You know what I'm saying? They said that before. Now they got 4 watching up this. Yeah, it's about right. Get it right. I mean, goddamn YouTube. Get it right, dog. I am not gonna let somebody with no structure trick knowledge me. I just can't. I'm more structured than that. I was raised like if my mother didn't teach me nothing else, she taught me values. She taught me, I mean, even before I started teaching myself values. Come on. Come on. Like, really, come on. I taught myself. Yes, I did. But she taught me to have some kind of common sense. Jesus. You know? And me and my mother, we don't always get along. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like my damn father. She was just mad because he got the hell away from her ass. She ain't like him. She said I act like him, so she don't like me neither. But I'm still a son. You know what I'm saying? I was not living with my mother another day. Even when me and Biggie Shorty, when I moved out for a week, when the kids was little, she gonna tell me to stay at my mother's house. She gonna tell me when she called there at night, I had to be there. I didn't trust her. Who to say what she was doing? She checking on me, see where I'm at. I had to talk to her on the phone. When I get off the phone, I had to go to my chick crib. She ain't live that far from me. Fuck it. She hit me, she hit me. Shit, you had me out there in the street. And I enjoyed it. Yeah. My squad. My squad. That's why she keep me in this house now. Damn right. So I'm a real man with structure. I'm not a man, like I said, men glorify themselves on YouTube because they lick balls. I cannot stand for that. How can you let another man stick his cock in your ass, pull that cock out your ass with your shit on that cock, and you suck his cock and the duty that's on it and your duty that's on it? This is why there's not enough black men around here to have a black family, because they busy licking their duty off another man's cock instead of having that structure to start a black family. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man, woman, child, sun, moon, stars. Do you know what that means? But nah, we got a man. We have men out here. They don't want to start no black families, but they'll tear them down. They'll curse them out. A black man on YouTube bragging, I like to suck cock, yes. So you got another man that'll stick his cock in your butt, pull that cock out your ass with your shit on it, and you'll suck it with your shit on his cock. And we expect you to start a black family. Now you know why all these women is not married. So we call them this our cousin, our sister, our buddy. But they can't be our wife. Come on, stop it. Stop it. I'm preaching. And that's why Tim Norman where he at with his boyfriend in his cell. That's why he where he at. Because he had a black woman and he had a black child. All that woman wanted to do was marry him. You worrying about her getting the Sweetie Pie's money? She gonna get that now anyway. You worrying about her getting all the chicken and macaroni? She gonna get that now anyway. Because her son is the heir apparent to the throne due to the fact Tim is in jail. And I doubt it if any appeals, but they're gonna let him out when he's 85 years old. No appeal gonna save you. The only chance Tim got at running Sweetie Pies is behind bars. Because his son run it. His son and his mother and his son's mother is gonna run Sweetie Pies one day. And she has another son and a husband that's gonna get free chicken and macaroni whenever they want to one day. That's little Timmy shit. But it's a package that come along with it. When all Tim risked it all over $450,000. When you could have sat down with that woman, like, listen, I don't have $450,000, but I have this. Come on, he was getting 15. He had like on 3 ATM. No, he had 2 ATM machines that he was getting $1,500 every week out of. I'm about to go into the ATM business. I want to get my own ATM. See, black people don't think that way. But now that I mention it, I bet you one will tonight. I'm about to go into that. Put an ATM in the store. They take out $2, $3 every time you put the card in there. It adds up $1,500 a week. Come on, Tim was getting money. Not to mention he was coming to St. Louis every week to get the weekly earnings out the safe. The man was just too tied up into money. Just too tied up into money. Too tied up into money. Money is the root of all evil. I ain't got to kill nobody for no damn money. I got money coming in. And believe me, you was taking money off the top each time. It was one episode when on Sweetie Pie, when she chased him with the axe because he had a car full of money, the glove compartment and all of that. And she's sitting there smiling. You want to know why? Because that motherfucker done stole about $10,000 from her that week alone. And he worrying about a pot. He coming to a store to get a pot. He coming to a store to get a pot. Boy, that orange pineapple juice is good. The iced tea is gone. I remember when that girl was Love. She gonna try to say that I was asking her. I was trying to get some beer. I was trying to get her to cash at me for some beers for the game, and she wanted me to send her a receipt and all this shit. And she tried to go on the content creator panel, like I was like, oh, I fucking need some food and all that. I could show y'all my refrigerator and freezer right now. Y'all be like, God damn, that's only for two people. Me and my boo eat. God damn it. Remember that. I should make some chicken tonight. I know she said she was making chicken tomorrow. She gonna get mad for opening chicken. Well, she ain't cook, right? I was eating tuna fish and stuff all day. See, I'm losing weight. So certain days I don't eat a lot of food for the calories. Now there's more tuna fish up there, eat it. But see, the more you eat tuna fish stuff like that, and then I shit it out. So I'm not shitting out a lot of calories. Like if your body takes in 2,000 calories a day, and if you go over that 2,000, then you start gaining weight. I'll eat 1,000 calories a day, 1,200 calories a day. So it's not enough calories for me to gain weight. So I'm gonna lose weight because I'm way under my calorie intake. You see what I'm saying? So I was doing that the past couple of days, eating tuna fish and hard-boiled eggs, sometimes without bread. But tonight, I'm gonna still make some chicken. And I'm gonna hear from her in the morning. Nah, you want like she said today, I ain't gonna cook today, tomorrow I ain't gonna cook. I ain't tell you to cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga. Bitch, get your ass up and cook some food in here. Get up, bitch. Come on, she put 29 years, no, 20, 28 years on job. She does. She gonna get a check now. She good. She ain't gotta cook if she don't want to. I'm that type dude. You know what I'm saying? One time she was mad at me. She ain't cooked for 3 days. I ain't get mad. You know what I did? I cooked myself. I cooked my own food. Because I'm a real man. I cooked my own food. After the 3rd day, she had to get up out the bed. Like, man, this nigga cooking too good. This nigga shit smelling good in here. That's what I do. And that's what I'm doing now. Damn right. Grill me some chicken. Make some macaroni. Oh boy. I love life. I love it. I love it. Wherever you go, whatever you do, we always do things together. Shout out people in the bushes. Push in the bush. You know how I like to get down. You gotta be a real nigga. Now all ain't peaches and creams for me now. I ain't gonna sit here in front. This ain't the Cosby show, niggas. Even the Cosby show wasn't the Cosby show. That fake old black fucking uppity shit. One thing I do respect is black excellence. Black excellence. I respect that. I respect black excellence. I love it. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach these people some manners now. They got to learn to hit the damn like button. Y'all think this is crazy? Trying to violate my shit. Y'all gonna stop by and don't hit the like button? My squad. My squad. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn how many people on here. It's a man's world, baby. It's a man's world. But there ain't nothing without a woman in it. It's a man's world, but he don't want it because he lacks the common sense and decency You know what I'm saying? He lacks it. He fails to understand that the damn black woman is willing to give him all this. She's willing. She's more than willing. But he don't know no better. Clown ass nigga. The black man just don't understand. It's your world, nigga. But you want to call women bitches and hoes and all that. The ones that don't deserve to be called that. It's your world, and look what you doing to it. You're not even teaching the black babies to become young black men and women. You got your kids on YouTube standing next to you while you calling women bitches. But you got a daughter sitting next to you. And you got a son standing next to you that's one day gonna call women bitches too because he hear you doing it. You ain't shit, nigga. But you want to destroy somebody else's life and want to make moves and be something and somebody. What the hell is wrong with these people? Where is the God in these human beings out here? Where is the God in these people? The black man, supposed to be the foundation of the family, but first he got to create one. Tim Norman destroyed his. Tim Norman destroyed any chance of him having a black family. Oh, I'm starting to love this YouTube shit. I gotta do this shit every day and every night. I gotta do this shit whenever I'm home. I got to do this shit here. I have to. I'm getting better at this here. Every night I gotta do this shit. I'm getting better at it. But it's not what you know, it's who you know. I want to know 200-300 people that's coming in here every night, one day watching me. I want to go viral. That's right. I want them to know the Nah Father. I'm from New York. I'm supposed to be doing more. I could be at Times Square. I could be at these places. How about I go to Yankee Stadium for the 50th anniversary of rap and don't even go live in there? I wasn't even thinking about that shit. I just was having a nice time. See, this is stuff I have to do. Be on the subway train. Show these people what it's like to ride the subway. Go live. Feed the homeless man that's laying down on the ground. I'm from New York. I'm from the Mecca of all this. You understand what I'm saying? Tim Norman had a black family, he had the black love, the black structure. He threw it all away and got another man raising his kids. Now he's in jail now. And if he got a boyfriend, he's sticking his cock, or the other way around. One of them doing it to the other, or both. A cock is going in the booty, pull a cock out, is duty on the cock. Suck that cock now. And that duty's still on that cock. So you sucking your duty off that cock. You got people on YouTube bragging, glorifying, they suck cock. This is what the devil has the black man doing on YouTube now. Bragging about how he suck cock. That's what the devil was doing. And the devil was so intelligent, he could give him a godly tongue. Where he could preach to you and blind you. He can't blind me. You know what I mean? Like I said to one person, if I said anything to offend you as the reason why we're not talking, I sincerely apologize for it. And in saying that, I will never speak to that person again. So while I have beef with that person, like somebody from Brownsville told me, why'd you arguing with that person for? I'm like, nah, mentor, one time, yo, that nigga is not a man like you. Why are you arguing with him for? That makes you look bad. Don't never speak to him again. Don't never speak to him again. It's a man's world. What the hell is wrong with you? It's a man. You come from a black family. You a black man that started your own black family, and you warring with this motherfucker who lets a black man stick his cock in his ass, pull a cock out. He brags he suck cock, right? So he's sucking this man cock with his own duty on it. What the hell is wrong with you? It's a man's world, damn it. It's the man's world. It's the man's world. Be a man or be a mouse. It's a man's world. We are not here on this earth to hear two men make one's booty clap. We're not here for that. We're not here to hear the booty clap. We're here to see the black children cheer and be proud of where they come from, who their parents are, what they stand for. That's what we're here for. We're here for the black children to be proud of our parents. We're not here for the black man to say he proud he suck cock. We're not here to be proud to hear the black man say he let another man stick his cock in his booty and pull it out and stick it in his mouth while his own duty is on that cock. Then you want to know why the black woman ain't married? Yeah. Y'all want to know why the black men ain't married? Because people like Tim Norman is in jail allegedly for the murder of his own nephew. So instead of him being home to raise his son, he has to share a cell with another man for the rest of his life. No telling what's going on in there. God made Adam to be with Eve, not Steve. Where's our men at? "45 years old, calling women bitches with the children listening to that shit." That's how we teach our black kids, right? Black kids don't even understand why they even wear Jordans. Oh, why? Because Michael Jordan. Do you know the origin of this man? Do you know the origin of being black? Do you know the importance of being black? Is this what we teach our kids? Or we sit there and just let them listen to us call each other all kind of curse words on YouTube? What's going on here with these people? These niggas crazy. These niggas crazy. The black race has to be built for longevity. Its pages being ripped. Its pages being ripped out the historical black book because we not teaching our babies what we supposed to be teaching them. I don't give a damn how many views I get. I know my content has gotten better. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I need to know at least 200-300 more subscribers. In the past month, when I first got back on YouTube, in the beginning of August, I had 1,005 subscribers. In 30 days, I got 110 more. In 30 days. So I'm getting better at it. Now, it's time to build my platform now. Because I want to start going live. Every day, like somebody said, you got to keep making videos. Keep making videos. You got to keep making it. You got to keep making it. Define being a black man in America. I can. I have a family. I haven't lived with my mother in 34 and a half years since January 1st, 1989. I moved out my mother's apartment. I wasn't even 21 years old. And I had my own apartment. And I've been on my own ever since. I don't have to. And then you got people on here talking about cash apps. And you live with your mother. You 50 years old and you live with your mother. Your stepfather can't even walk out the room with no clothes on. I'm in my underwears right now. No shirt and my socks. I can't find my other slipper. It's under the. It's right underneath this goddamn thing here. I don't feel like moving it to get it from under there. All right? I'm walking around in my underwears. Why? Because my son and his girlfriend don't live here. Why? Because my daughter don't live here. It's only me and Biggie Shorty in here. I'm in my own world. Oh, yes, I am. Woo. You know what I'm saying? If I want to, I can go next door right now and get me some back shots. Oh, hell yeah. Right now, if I want to. I love YouTube. I love it. Y'all need to get your asses over here. Stop playing. Start hitting that like button. I gotta start building this sucker up here. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm gonna start coming on late night. I gotta get me some booty calls type chicks up here this time of night. This is a good time to be on YouTube, man. It really is. It really truly is. But you know what I'm gonna do for now? I'm gonna end this live here. You know why? Because I'm already anticipating another one. I'm gonna end this live here and I'm gonna scout throughout. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start scouting. I'm already building relationships here and there. I'm gonna start going on much earlier. I ain't afraid. They ain't watching. I'll be back up here in less than 12 hours. I want the woman up here. That's what I want. I want the woman on my platform. I want the men too, yeah, of course. I want the woman. You know what I'm saying? I want the punani on this motherfucker. Yo, Dot. I'm gonna call Dot tomorrow and shit. Have her start calling in. That's my home girl there. You know what I'm saying? Even shout out to Hakeem, the other guy that I used to have up here. See, he tried to pull some dry shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know who that nigga is. I never even seen his face before. You know what I'm saying? Just can't be my squad off a voice. I don't give a damn how good or bad I'm doing. I got faith in myself. Shout out to the people who dox me. Shout out to the people who brag on YouTube that they gave my information to somebody else. Because see, I have that person information too. His mother, everybody. I can start mentioning his name, his mother name, everybody. His brother, his father, who got the same name as his. I even go even further. I even called the nigga phone. Somebody else got on the phone and said that it was the wrong number. We dox each other. I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. So why the fuck am I worrying about being doxxed for? See, when you do sucker shit, and when you brag, oh, they can't catch me anyway. Certain niggas already know they can't come to New York. You know what I mean? If you couldn't go live for the Mook, you know you can't go live for me. And if anybody let anybody that I say can't come to New York, if anybody let that person in, I'm getting that person. That's on every fucking thing. I'm gonna get that person. The Nord is out. We take y'all out off of some sweet brother JB. It's a man's world. Have the respect. The black woman is our beautiful jewel. But the black woman gotta stop lying on the black man and going to the fucking police trying to get the black man screwed over. Because if that's how the black man, because if that's how the black woman gonna treat the black man, the white woman always waiting to take us away from y'all. Ain't nothing like a snowflake to make a black woman mad. I said it. Woo! Brother JB. Yo, I got the YouTube Holy Ghost now. I'm bringing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it. Fake shout out to the booty bandits. Goddamn booty bandits. I don't support you. We need y'all black men to join the army and add to the black race. What you think the black man is here for? To add to the black race. Slavery wasn't by choice. Staying out of jail is a choice. I know some booty bandits just one they just go to jail and they be out in the street for like a long time and they ain't got nobody want them in the street. They purposely go to jail just so they could give head and give booty. I'm saying stuck and free from y'all niggas, man. And on that note, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit the 3-hour mark. And then the nod is out. Special shout out to everybody. Special shout out to Philly Phil, who found me. Well, not found me. I started speaking to her, but Philly Phil put me on, letting me know that the YouTube thing was possible. You know what I'm saying? She had a little sidekick, but he really didn't. He wasn't really down with the foundation of finding the Norfolk, who was B's a realist at the time. It was brought to his attention as to who I was. And I remember watching one of the videos. You know what I'm saying? The person wanted to know, was I straight or whatever. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to Philly Phil. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube business is a dirty business. Remember, you can love somebody, you can honor somebody, whatever. There's no honor among thieves in YouTube, man. Everybody get ahead to stay ahead, so don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? However, whatever. People do things for a click in a view because that's the way it is. People be hungry in these YouTube streets to get what, you know what I'm saying? They work hard and they want what's theirs. I don't mean nobody in particular. It's real in these streets. The North Father is out, niggas. Be back soon. Peace. And I'll be going to, I don't care if I got 10 goddamn viewers and I'm going up against somebody with 1,000. I'll see you there. Peace. One, two. I'm still there. One, two. I'm still there. Hello. One, two. I'm still there. Hello. One, two. I'm still there. They don't want me to leave. They don't want me to leave. I can't end it. Saying I'm having trouble connecting. They don't leave. They want me to stay with y'all. Saying I'm having trouble connecting. They want me to stay with y'all. Saying I'm having trouble connecting. I'm trying to get the hell off of here. They want me to stay with y'all. Saying I'm having trouble connecting. Get the hell off of here.